Решил таки выполнить задание профессора Ховин. И смотрите, блин, прикольно, зима. О, следы остаются. Офигеть. Так, ну нам Дирикол нужен. Угу. Так, понятно. Ой, ты-то откуда здесь вообще? Отлично.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. A castle must have been quite stately.
А, здесь еще место старой магии. Вот оно что.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy.
Revelio. Venite.
Ой,
I think not.
будешь знать.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. That's the best you can do.
Отлично. Так, где у нас здесь? О, тут прям место. А вон они. Все?
You there? I see you. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Revelio.
You're easier to spot than an irrumpant.
А где? Угу.
Novice luck.
Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Don't do that. Is that all?
Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
Ага.
Revelio.
Это явно для... Давай. Вот теперь все.
So tricky after all, Merlin.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
О, я сразу. Все, это я иду. Это точно иду. Это без всяких обсуждений. Давай, спускайся. Да уж.
Revelio.
Так, наверху там есть кое-что. Давай посмотрим, что вообще здесь есть в округе. Там все. Там что-то, какой-то мешочек вроде бы.
Incendio. Confringo. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Ну вот и все. Так. Эй, что? Ага, вот оно что.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ого. Был смысл, был. Ай.
Revelio.
Дирикола мы взяли.
Revelio.
Да, осталось только сюда. Ух. Повезло. Интересно.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Crucio. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ну как смог, на что гораст, как говорится.
Accio. Revelio.
А, там пробить просто внизу можно.
Confringo. 8 legs is simply too many.
Так. И я смотрел жабу. Дирикола мы нашли. Гиппогрифа. Нюхлера. Болтрушайка. Купер. Жаба, наверное, на болотах какая-то такая фиолетовая. Нюхлер. Угу. Пушишка. Лунтеленок. Болтрушайка. О, большой пурпурный жаба. Вот здесь. Сюда. Пойдем. Отлично.
Assignment's all finished.
Так, теперь мы можем пойти выучить это заклинание и пойти к этому с Себастьяном поговорить. Потом с той самой смерти поговорить с Диком. Это опасное открытие, поговорить с Себастьяном в крипте. Это у нас, ага, призывателя, а это снятие. Ого! Что у Саманты Дейл какая-то проблема с ее братом Уильямом. Мне стоит узнать, смогу ли я ей помочь. Ага, и вот это можно. Ну, кстати, можно сегодня. Так, сейчас мы идем сначала сюда. Сегодня мы учим, значит, смотрите, что. Сейчас бомбарду. Потом что-то у Себастьяна. И еще идем к Чесноук. Это у нее явно в теплицах задание.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Да, конечно,
I will,
профессор.
Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkin.
Вот оно.
Reparo.
Придумал.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Взрывная чара бомбарда наносит огромный урон, вызывая взрыв с большим радиусом поражения. Отлично.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Сам в шоке. Так, сразу же. Таланты, заклинания. Бомбардо. Максима, прям сразу же.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes.
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Так, теперь у нас что? Теперь у нас разговор с Себастьяном. Угу. Хотя у нас есть поле призывателя. Может быть, добежим?
The pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Давай.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
Это, по-моему, та, которой я телескоп помогал искать. Как это работает? Я вас
That's the way to
понял.
do it.
Хотел подна и получил сам себе. Да уж. Угу.
You didn't see that.
Ой, мне нужно на соточку. Блин, да отпускать надо. Ой, ясно.
Impressive.
Да-да, я бы не сказал. Ой, 30, в смысле 30, Ну я что-то, да, сегодня прям лыжанул.
That's the way to do it.
Может быть, переиграть сможем. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, ну давай вот. Не знаю где. Ух.
What a remarkable shot. Well,
Я
it
сам в
appears
шоке.
I've been bested. Well done. Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Конечно.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Да, красотка. Так, у нас получается Себастьян.
And another, yes, another inflating charm. How many times do I have to tell you not to use it on other people? You've let me down, and you've let yourself down. But nobody can let Mrs. Dorraway down, and it's all your fault.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Оминис. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Оминис.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Оминис. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Оминис, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastьян. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Оминис. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Все разбил.
Оминис, Sebastьян meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastьян doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastьяn were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastьяn and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastьян's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastьяn too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastьяn pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Ну, я, наверное, дам знать ему, да. Он переживает, волнуется, почему бы нет. Так, а у нас следующее задание. А, у нас еще задание поговорить с Диком, точно. Угу, это оно есть. А это... А, вот сюда, да. О нет, это какая-то девочка.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As as if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Ну да, конечно.
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Конечно, оно вообще все нормально. Угу.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I'll look after you.
Revelio.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Revelio.
Да, я вижу.
Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
А, это пауки.
Bombarda.
Ого.
Lumos.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Тебе показалось, мужик. Да, вот здесь мы пришли.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Уютненько так. А, вот для чего здесь это. Все верно, я пошел просто. Я решил сразу взять.
Lumos.
По прозвищу Прибрежный тролль. Может, с вами договориться получится?
Revelio.
Просто нужно ли мне с ним воевать?
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. Revelio. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Легко. Ну да, предполагал, что я вот так вот выйду. А не как я до этого сделал.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Я учту.
Thank you again for what you did.
Так, и... тотем я получил. Очень интересно. И сейчас пойдем к Дику, напоследочек зайдем.
Rebellion.
Гобелен с изображением Варнавы Вздрюченного. На этом гобелене изображена глупая попытка Варнавы Вздрюченного обучить троллей балету. Можно лишь представить, какое влияние это оказало бы на искусство, если бы его усилия увенчались успехом. Какой он прочный, скажем так. Дик. Вон он.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Вот так, да? Спасти самца Фестрала и купить магический рецепт загона для разведения.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
А вот и не угадал.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
О. Так, ладно. Мы за фестралами. Нам нужен самец. У нас самка уже есть. Это самка. Самец. А вот и так.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Так, а теперь нам нужно... А, Хуксмит.
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest duelist in history.
My advice when dealing with untoward
А, это мы уже пробовали.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Так, вот это мне нужно.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room.
Магический рецепт для зелеварения в виде буквы Т. Магический для горшков с 3 средними, а средними, маленькими, средними. О, с 2 большими. То есть стол для горшков с большим горшком. О. Это для одного, это для 2. И как раз мы сможем сделать уже тогда Resto Momentum, или как там? Нет, Flipendo.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Магический рецепт прыгливый горшок. Навозный компостер. Магический рецепт место для нарезки. Коробка с игрушками для тварей. О, магический... Кормушка для тварей.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Да, теперь выручай комнату. Подожди, что опять? Запутанная паутина. Поговорить с Криспином Даном. Ой, нет, я сейчас не пойду. Сюда, сюда.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Да ладно. Ой. Болото. Прикольно.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Так, подожди, мне нужно забрать так. Вау. Круто. Да, мне нужно забрать отсюда тогда.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Ау. Стрел девочка, мальчик. Девочка. Но их лучше на болото. А здесь, наверное, Дирикола кинем. Нет, здесь жабу. И фупера. Едунок. Блин, не то. Или подожди, пока эта тварь не даст... А, понял. Любопытно. Да, ну что вышло, мы увидим уже в следующей серии, а то серия затягивается. И... Ага. Время, оставшееся до завершения разведения. Вот так вот. Да, увидим уже, что произошло, наверное, там в следующей серии. А пока. Всем волшебного дня или вечера, волшебники и волшебницы. До скорого. Пока-пока.